Hi folks, this is John Vesco with John Vesco Real Estate. Today I'm going to talk about new agent onboarding. The reason I created a plan is when I joined a company over 20 years ago, they basically said, here is your desk, it's your business, do what you want to do, and that was the end of training, that was the end of my basic education. I didn't like that system, so I created my own. It's called Agent Onboarding. It's basically what I want a new agent to do once they join the company. And I have checklists for everything. There's 3 pages of checklists that I want the new agent to start with within their first week of joining the company. First thing we do is we get the independent contractors agreement. Basically, it says that they are independent contractors. They're building their own business. They pay some of their own expenses, like their car insurance and health insurance. My company does pick up a lot of bills for them. We pay for the technology, we pay for the printing, we pay for a whole bunch of different things. Sorry, the phone's ringing because it's Friday and people are still calling. So the company does pick up a lot, and we will get into that later on. I give them a booklet, new to RE/MAX. And when I get into the training video, what my company has to offer, I think you'll be pretty impressed. We do a lot of in-depth training. In 20 years in the Marine Corps, officially I was a mechanic. But anybody that knows me knows I wasn't the world's greatest mechanic. I was also an embassy guard, and I was also a recruiter. Now, I excelled at both of those, and on recruiting duty I did pretty well, which is what got me started in the career field of sales. Okay? I want to make sure that the forms are filled correctly with the North Carolina Real Estate Commission to make sure they know that they work for the company. One thing that works out pretty good is I want them to write a letter to themselves 1 year out. If you remember Back to the Future, what I want them to do is write a letter to themselves. Hey John, you've been with the company and you started your career over a year ago, and just updating you. So you're meeting yourself 1 year out. It doesn't have to be just about real estate. It could be about your personal goals, your family goals, your financial goals. It could be about anything you want to do. And the idea is to focus you on the next year. Well, coffee break time. Now, in this, when they write the letter, I provide them with an envelope. They seal it, and I put a stamp on it, and I will mail it to them in 1 year. I never open the envelope. The only person that gets to see that letter is that agent who wrote it. They seal it, and then it goes in the mail. So I never know what's in it. So I want people to come up with their goals, not mine. Want to make sure they have a 1099 filled out. I want to give them a RE/MAX pin. And after that, we're going to start our Take Flight training, which is another booklet in order to get you up and running. It's about 10 hours. Make sure you have an office key. And one thing I do is I want to meet my agents or talk to them on the phone in the first week every day, okay? After they get better and more comfortable, the accountability calls will be longer in separating each other. I scan all the documents to the folders. They're going to work from home for the first day. We have a big, we actually provide websites and CRMs and lead generations, things like that. So they're going to go home one day and they're going to prep their bio, they're going to prep their profiles and things like that. Every week, for the first 4 weeks, they actually get an email from me saying, it's your first week here at John Vesco. This is what you should have accomplished up to this day. So it's a recap of what they should have done for the first week. Okay? I do make my accountability calls. Then I want to check to make sure they show up where they need to check. They need to show up. They need to show up in the MLS. They need to show up on the Real Estate Commission website. They need to show up in basically all the different platforms. My forms backgrounds, like the zip forms we call them, the offer to purchase, the listing agreement, they need to be set up with all of that. We do sign them up. We give them a little class about how to do the forms. One of the booklets I give them is a binder with all the forms, how to fill them out. So this way, if they can read every form from the North Carolina Real Estate Commission, know exactly how we fill them out. Okay? We do a day with me prospecting. Okay, we go out there, we'll do whatever I normally do. If you're a new agent, the most important thing you need to do is your first week or two, Don't worry about prospecting, finding people in your first listing. This is your time to set up your systems. Consider it the foundation of a house. If you don't put the time into the foundation, everything you build from then on will not be as effective. Okay? So I want you to spend this time thinking about your systems, thinking about your plans. What are you going to do? Okay? I also have an email plan that I send out, and the email is from previous trainings. Now, if a new agent joined today, obviously they missed last week's training. So what I did was I created a video about what we did, or an email about what we did last week, so everybody catches up. So if you just joined the company today, over time, you'll actually have every email from everything we talked about. The emails are a little bit more in depth. I don't want to talk about the generic things like prospecting and Facebook ads and things like that. I want to talk about things that actually matter. I want to talk about how do you do a CMA on the property? What do you give for dollar per square foot? How much do you take off for the difference in years and the condition of the property? I want you to know about lead-based paint. I want you to know about the crawl space foundation issues. I want you to know about home inspections. So it's not the fluff, it's the actual information about real estate itself that it takes 20 years to figure out. Okay? After you take your course for new to RE/MAX, we also have a day of activities. I want to talk to you about how to set your daily plan. You need to have a calendar. Plan your day. If you don't plan, if you fail to plan, your plan fails. Okay? I'm going to teach you how to work the MLS, how to search for homes, how to upload listings, how to do closings, how to do searches, how to do CMAs. Going to make sure we ordered your business cards. We do provide your business cards for you. Want you to teach you how to maintain your database, which is one of the most important things you can do in real estate. My database is 20 years old, and I have over 22,000 names in it. And basically, if you ever bought a house with me or sold a house with me, I still have your information. You still may get emails and postcards and farming and stuff like that. Okay? We spend a lot of time working on different lists, and I call them systems. You need a buyer system, a closing system, an expired system, a listing system, a commercial listing. We even have a plan what to do when hurricanes hit North Carolina. Okay, we have a plan for everything. One of my classes down the road will be about the different plans we have. We want to make sure you get a working with buyers class. Now, here at the company, we do individual one-on-one classes. So when a new agent joins my company, they actually sit at my desk. We have a split screen, and we go over everything individually. Okay, we talk about buyers, we talk about need satisfaction selling, we talk about listings, we talk about how to measure a house. So they will sit at my desk until they feel comfortable enough to go out and start being on their own a little bit. But I'm always here for my agents. Okay, want to talk about marketing. Okay, we talk about making sure they have their name tag. We talk about the goals in real estate. It's called Real Estate Perspectives. Want to know what you're looking for. We teach you how to work the lockboxes. On week 3, this is all up to the first 3 weeks, you get another email. This is what you should have accomplished. Making sure your signs are ordered. Make sure you understand all the required forms that are with everything. Teach you how to load. We talk about your sphere of influence. We start setting up your Zillow profile. We set up your toolkit for all your advertising. The company provides marketing booklets to you for free. We have accountability calls. I give you my listing plans, my closing plans. We talk about did they do their farming? This is the time to start your farming. Do you have a farming is basically going out finding people. You can do geographic, or you can do which is more of a horizon, or you can do vertical. If you wanted to farm all doctors, you would do all doctors. Make sure you have a database. Nurses, whatever your specialty is, dog groomers, people with pets. There's different types of farms that you need to understand. Making sure you got the app. Everybody has their own personal app. And then we do progress checks. We do year-end evaluations and things like that. And then we keep doing the accountability calls to make sure that I'm in contact with you. So I talk to my agents pretty much. We're a small office. We only have about 30 agents right now. Not looking to get the biggest office. I'd rather get quality people that want to make real estate their career. And the idea of real estate is to improve your life, not be your life. So we go over pretty much everything. We talk about how to argue low appraisals, how to fix crawl spaces. There's pretty much nothing we don't touch on. So this is my new agent onboarding system. And then we get into training with my momentum training and other, mastermind groups and things like that. But that's what the new agent should know. Most important thing, the takeaway from this class is if you are a new agent, don't rush to get your first listing and your first buyer. Concentrate on your systems. They need to be written. They need to be, I tell them, put them in a binded notebook so the pages don't fly away. You need to have a system for everything. If you do it for more than 15 minutes a day, you need to have it written down somewhere. So that's my new agent onboarding. My name is John Vesco. I run John Vesco Real Estate, owner of 2 RE/MAX franchises in Eastern North Carolina. If you have any questions, visit my website at www.johnvesco.com. Shoot me an email, or just shoot me an email directly at johnvesco@remax.net. If there's any questions about real estate, new agents, any real estate related questions, I can probably help you out. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next time.